Hello, thank you very much for joining me. We've got some fairly simple gloves in the studio for us today. These are the John Doe Durango, and they come in at £59.90, so they are a nice affordable price. They also come in a variety of different colours depending on your preference, most of them mixed with this black leather, but you've got either black, you have black camel, you have black camo, or you have brown and denim, or yellow and olive. So a lot of different choices. I think the yellow is going to be the one that's most divisive, might split a crowd. My personal preference is this camel. I love the contrast between that brown kind of khaki colour and the black leather. It just offsets quite nicely. They are obviously CE approved. They are highly abrasion resistant. They haven't got any armour of which to speak. If that is a deal breaker for you, John Doe also have an armoured glove, similar kind of riding season to this. That's the John Doe Tracker, same price as well, £59.90. Some people want armour in the gloves, some people don't. It's completely your choice. As far as a riding season go, these are a lighter kind of glove, definitely not made for colder temperatures, and probably not made for heat wave temperatures either, but for the majority of dry weather riding in the UK, these are going to be absolutely fine for you. If I expand a little bit on the fabrics used though, starting with this cowhide leather that you have on the palm, as you can see there, and obviously on the back as well. It's mixed with denim, which is where you get the little colour accents on these, but the leather itself, 1 to 1.1 millimeters thick. You can see these slightly thicker sections on your palm for added abrasion resistance. This is double seam stitched as well, so you know it's nice and tough. And just before I try them on, I can show you the inside there. You can see this yellow for the aramid fibre lining that you have on this. You have their XTM-Fiber lining, is what it's actually termed as. So as I say, that is aramid fibres for your abrasion resistance. And then the skin-facing side of that incorporates their Coolmax technology, which, as the name might suggest, is there to cope with heat slightly better. It will keep your hands more comfortable, obviously. And it is slightly more padded on the back of your hand there for a bit more comfort, much less padding on your palm, so you've got more dexterity and more movement if you require. There aren't that many features to explain across these, but there is at least a little tab on the back there, which, if I show you on these, is quite a useful little addition. It means you can fasten the gloves together using this snap. Just be delicate when you actually do pull them apart. But when you're off the bike and walking around, it means that you're less likely to lose one of them, which is useful. And you can also loop that over your belt, and then you don't need to carry them in your hands either, which I've found quite useful in my own gloves. You've also got this snap around your wrist, which on any other glove would be there to make it more secure and tight around your wrists, a more secure fit. But on these, in all honesty, it's just as easy to get your hand out, even with that done up. So it's really more of a cosmetic feature. It does make them slightly easier to get in if you undo it, but once it's actually fastened up, you don't need to undo that at all. You've also got this stretch accordion paneling on the back of your hand with the leather and the back of your fingers. And again, nice cosmetic feature or aesthetic detail, but it does also make them slightly more flexible and more comfortable as you're moving around. When it comes to the sizing, we have that size guide on the website, which I will always point you guys towards if you're at all curious. But that tells me that for my size 9 hand, and I have had that verified and double checked again today, definitely a size 9. It's the large that I would go for in this. Is a perfect fit, except for my little finger, where there is a little bit of room there, a bit of bagginess. It's not just me, we've tried it on with a few other people as well. And I've checked the extra large, I've checked the medium, definitely not my size. It is the large that I would go for, but that room is still there. If that's a problem to you, it's worth knowing. But as I say, the rest of the fit is absolutely fine. They are a nice, comfortable pair of gloves, a really attractive price point, and a decent amount of customizability here. Depending on what color you go for, you can tailor that to your specific outfit. If you prefer knuckle armor, as I mentioned, we have the Tracker, which I will also drop links to in the description if you want to check those out instead. Let us know your questions or comments in the section down below if you want to, and for more of the world's finest riding gear, stay tuned to Urban Rider. Thank you.